Season Review. Indiana Fever. The Indiana Fever set numerous attendance and viewership records during the 2024 All-Wnba season, mostly thanks to a particular young player who excelled at her job. More importantly, Caitlin Clark, the expected 2024 Rookie of the Year, took her team to the playoffs for the first time since 2016. Prior to the season, a playoff berth would have been a lofty goal, and during a difficult start to the season, such an ambition seemed to be slipping away. While the Fever did make one mistake in letting Celeste go, by keeping the rest of the roster and head coach together, they allowed the team to gel and the coach to figure things out, allowing everyone to see what this group was capable of. Caitlin Clark confirmed she's the real deal. This one's pretty obvious, but it must be stressed that while many players might have folded under such pressure, Clark, a rookie, completely tuned out the attention, focused on her game, and dodged any issues that were being pushed her way by journalists looking for controversies or other voices trying to downplay her achievements. At this stage of her career, she's the best point guard in the league, which likely will culminate in a spot on the All-Wnba first team. And the scary thing is that she'll continue to get better. Head coach Christy Sides figured it out at times. Her rotations were questionable. Players were losing starting spots only to regain them for no apparent reason. Minutes were going up and down, but it turned out that all head coach Christy Sides needed was some time to make the team see her vision. She continued to focus on defense, and the focus will remain there, as guarding the basket continues to be the biggest issue faced by the Fever. Sides showed incredible patience with the roster, as well as an equally commendable ability to work under pressure. What's next for the Fever? Will the Fever continue to attract record interest? It remains to be seen how the Fever will build on Caitlin Clark's rookie season, on and off the court. After topping their overall home attendance from last season after just 5 games, the Fever finished this season with an overall attendance record of 306,167. With the Caitlin Clark effect in full effect, the tickets basically sold themselves. But what about next year when the novelty wears off? Or when the team struggles, as it did in the early stages of 2024? The marketing and PR teams will need to be on their toes to keep up fan interest in Fever. If the Sparks land the No.1 pick, and Law features the 1-2 punch of Paige Buchers and Cameron Brink, the Fever may no longer remain the media darlings they were in 2024, and their shortcomings may not be as easily forgiven. How will Dunn and company reshuffle the roster around Clark? Still, the toughest assignment this off-season will be put on Lynn Dunn's shoulders, as the experienced general manager will find herself with some vital decisions to make, even if Kelsey Mitchell, who is an unrestricted free agent, decides to stay. The main issues are at small and power forward. Lexi Hull has been a true revelation with her three-point shooting and her defense, but is that enough for her to remain the starter? Nalissa Smith did her best to fit into Sides' offensive schemes, but she deserves more touches and more plays to show her full potential. As the fourth offensive option, she was unable to remain consistent. The fact that she lost the starting spot in Game 2 of the first round of the playoffs shows that Sides prefers more conventional power forwards, and Smith's end-of-season social media post may signal that she is looking for a way out of Indy. As for Caitlin Clark, she needs time. We've just witnessed one of the best rookie seasons in All-Wnba history. In the 2 playoff games against the Connecticut Sun, she was asked to do too much for a team leader, let alone for a rookie who's still finding her footing in this new situation. It will be Dunn's job to lessen the burden next season.